The senator explained her reasoning behind the decision yesterday, calling the network a, quote, hate-for-profit racket that gives a megaphone to racists and conspiracists. Fox News did not immediately respond to a request for comment from NBC News. 2020 candidates Senators Bernie Sanders and Amy Klobuchar have already appeared on Fox News town halls. Mayor Pete Buttigieg is considering one as well.
So, Mika, what do you think about this? Because if you think that Fox News is what Elizabeth Warren said she believed it was, do you actually try to reach out to viewers that may watch Shep, that may watch, watch other newscasters, Chris Wallace, Brett Baier, others that do the news pretty darn straight? Don't you want to reach out to swing voters and go on Fox News?
So yes, but I think that there are a couple of things. I think just because there are a bunch of good journalists who work there doesn't erase what's going on there, which one could argue is exactly as Elizabeth Warren describes it, a direct connection from a corrupt president who is a racist to megaphones, to people who parrot it like, a bunch of dupes. That does happen on Fox. That is clear. But I would argue that a presidential candidate should be able to walk into any situation, walk into any fire, and have the confidence and the ability to put it out by spreading the democratic values and his or her beliefs. And I think they should go into Fox and do all the town halls they can do. Because Fox, you could argue, is smart to be doing these. That's a sign of some sort of change, hopefully, or at least an opportunity for it. Nick Confessori, what do you make of Elizabeth Warren's strategy here? Because I guess she's raising money on this.
Right. Well, yeah, so the first thing I saw is a press release from her and an email to her supporters to raise money off of this, looking for a viral moment to stand out from the crowd. I do think, though, that, look, you can't get votes you don't ask for, and you can't win in places that you don't actually visit and campaign in. And the person who wins the White House for the Democrats is going to have to persuade some people who voted for Trump to vote for them instead. The people who were doing these town halls is not Sean Hannity, it's the newscasters. And the question is there value for someone like Elizabeth Warren in making her case directly to people in the middle who watch Fox News? I think probably there is. And in her mind, I think it doesn't outweigh the sense that she's endorsing what happens on primetime on that network, where they're basically working in lockstep with the White House.
Yeah, and we're just talking about, Willie, we're talking about, for the most part, primetime there. And you have Democrats that watch Fox News. You have independents that watch Fox News. Swing voters watch Fox News. You have to get out in front of people who may not agree with you. It's what, Barack Obama in 2008 talked about how he won in places like Iowa. He would go to counties in Iowa that might be 70-30 Republican. And instead of saying, well, I'll never win there, he'd go. He'd try to lessen the margins. Maybe it's 60-40. Maybe it's 55-45 against him. And that was his strategy. Engage everywhere. It seems to me Fox News is a great place for Democrats to go engage, pick up a few swing voters. At the very least, who knows? You get support from people that may have never supported you before.
Yeah, and as was pointed out quickly yesterday, Senator Warren has appeared on Fox News as a guest before, so there's an obvious element of politics to this. But Senator Elizabeth Warren is very smart. She's actually rising in the polls slowly but surely. She knows what she's doing. But I tend to agree with you that this will play well with a lot of people who are already going to vote for her, and I understand it will raise some money. I just don't think going on Fox News in a town hall setting with, say, Brett Baier or Martha McCallum or Chris Wallace is an endorsement of primetime on Fox, if that's what you're worried about. I think you're not talking to the hosts at Fox News. You're talking to the viewers at Fox News who may be having some doubts about President Trump. And if he can win a couple votes, it seems to me to be worth it. But far be it for me to give Senator Warren advice. As I say, she's doing pretty well right now.
You get on Fox, though, and you can say what you think of their prime time to Fox viewers. National correspondent for PBS NewsHour, Amna Nawaz, thank you very much. Still on Morning Joe, we are joined by Republican Senator James Lankford. We'll talk about the president's trade standoff with China and the American farmers feeling